Welcome back to the channel, everyone. In today's video, I want to go over a stacked DoorDash shopping order that had like some glitchy things going on with it here and some weird routing and everything and problems with the first delivery. Well, issues with both deliveries actually. Um, and just want to kind of, and I haven't had this happen before, so I wanted to go over this order with you guys, and you guys let me know in the comments, has this kind of thing happened before? Or, if it hasn't, you know, listen to what happened here and how I handled everything. And maybe you can, comment if you would have done things differently or if you think I did the right thing. So here we go. So this is for my dash on Monday, June 16th. And this is the first of 3 videos of talking about things that happened today. So you'll definitely want to check out the next 2 days videos coming out. Pretty interesting stuff. Okay, so this was early. This was only my second order that I took for the day. This is at 6:04 in the morning. $21, 16 miles. Yeah, the one customer you see is kind of pretty far out east, but I went ahead and took this. I only got 8 items to shop, so let's go ahead and do it. And so I get to Meyer. Okay, customer A is just 2 boxes of sweet and low. And then B is 6 items. You see the items there listed: bologna, some a couple waters, milk. I forget what the other item was that isn't pictured here. Maybe we won't see it on the next screenshot. But this only took me 5 minutes to shop. Boom, done. Now I don't have I don't have a screenshot here of what I saw next because I'd have to mark everything out. It's got the customer's address and everything. But the vast majority of the time, pretty much every time, just about that I've ever gotten an order like this, where let's pull it back up, where I have one customer that's really close and then a far away customer. I almost always deliver to that closer customer first. Okay, so I check out and closing out everything inside the store, proceed to delivery, and what pops up on the DoorDash app next for me is the instructions to deliver to the farther out customer. And I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird. And what was even more strange, and I sorry guys, I didn't get a screenshot of this either, but when I went back to, this is before I left the parking lot, and I went back to my tasks page, and on there it had current, like where it says current task, was on the, like it said current task underneath the closer customer, but that's not what was showing for me to do on the other screen on what to do next, and it was to go to the farther out customer. So that was weird. I haven't ran into that before. So for the most part, I don't, sometimes, routing doesn't make too much sense to me. And I have in the past changed the routing on situations like this. But not very often. I try to, whatever the app tells me to do, that's the order I go in 99% of the time. And even though something didn't seem right here, and the what was showing for me to do next was not matching up with what it says under my tasks. So that seemed kind of weird. But even still, I thought, well, the farther customer has cold stuff in their order. They've got the bologna that I think they had the milk, something. The other one's just sweet and low. So from that standpoint, and maybe the farther out customer, they place their order, half hour before the other customer. They've been waiting for a dasher to take it. I don't know. And, maybe they've been waiting a lot longer already than the other customer. So I just went ahead and started driving towards the farther out customer. So, but on my drive out there, I was kind of wondering, is there going to be issues at the drop off? Is like the system, it shows I'm being told to go there, but maybe it's another part of the app is still thinking that I'm supposed to deliver to the closer one first. Like I was expecting to get to the customer and get that message that says, we're showing that you're not at the right location. I didn't get that. Okay, so I pull up to the customer. It took me 25 minutes, you see here, to get out there to the east side customer. And I go to take my picture and hit complete delivery, and basically everything pops back up to complete the delivery there. So it didn't close out. So it pops back up for me to the button to take my photo and basically repeat all the delivery steps for this customer. So I did it a second time. And then I also took this delivery photo I took had a picture on my phone on the camera roll, just in case I needed it. And same thing, repeated the whole process a second time. It just comes right back up to that complete delivery, the start of the complete delivery steps. So I'm like, what the heck? I started to get on the phone with DoorDash support, and then I stopped myself. I said, no, wait a minute. Let me actually let's try closing out the app and bringing it back up. And so I did that, and that closed out the delivery, and it brought up the customer that's in my zone as the next step. So I'm like, okay, I should be good to go here. I was a little bit worried. The customer that was in my zone, it was hand to customer. I was like, oh crap. Is this customer gonna, attack me with, well, why this take almost an hour to get here? And why were you coming clear from the east side? And, I was about ready to get grilled. Okay. So it's, like I said, it took me 25 minutes or whatever to get out to the east. It took me 25 minutes to get back to zone. And so I sent my message, the copy and paste message I sent on handed customer orders, went up to the door, ring the doorbell, nobody's coming to the door. So I decided to wait. Some dashers, they just automatically leave it at the door and go right away. I wait. You see here, I waited 3 minutes. I just kind of stood there, wait. I think I rang the doorbell, waited a minute or two, and then knocked. Waited another minute for 3 minutes total. Okay, then I just set it at the door, take my picture, send my other message, and close the order out. And then so finished everything took start to finish 1 hour. So all total 1 hour for the $21. That works for me. $14 base pay, $2 pro shopper, and neither one tipped very much, a $3.50 tip and a $1.50 tip. Um, but anyway, like I said, would you guys have done the same thing, or should I have in the Meyer parking lot before I even left the parking lot after shopping the orders? Do you guys think I should have maybe refreshed the app then, and then it probably would have given me the closer customer? Or would you have just done what I did? And also, have you seen this type of thing before? But anyway, that's all I have for now on this, weird glitchy order. Hope it doesn't happen again. And like I said, the other two videos, stories from today, definitely check those out. Those will be posted tomorrow and the day after, same time. And as always, be sure to drive safe out there, and we will see you at the next video. Thanks again.